Frank Giuliani was not able to be here today, but they sent little gifts for the winners. I'm not sure what's in here, but I think it's I think it's a gift certificate for a toward a writing course that they give. So give that to Amelia and Emily. Before you get your regular awards, it's just sort of a little extra.
Aw, thank you.
You want to just
I just need to.
so that they can take your picture. Sarah Marsh is the curator and administrator of the Historical Society and has been working on this forever. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. This is actually one of my favorite things that I do as the curator of the Historical Society. We've been working on this, as she said, since 2003, but even before that, we were approached by Sherry Korost, who came to us and said, we really need to have something in the village that enables students to learn about the people that once lived here, the history of the individuals, the people, the personalities in town that really made up what we're all about today. We found that a very intriguing idea. I know that the representatives from the library, the Historical Society, and the Writers' Center all got together and mapped out what we were going to do and how this essay contest was going to be enacted. And then we brought in our other partners, which were the villages of Tarrytown and Sleepy Hollow, to round out the experience for the students. The best thing that I learned is that each year we have about 60 names that we bring to the students of individuals who once lived here. All of them are now departed, and they're not on the island. But they were just fascinating that we find out a lot about these individuals every year. And what's fascinating to me is, although I think I know so much about Sleepy Hollow and Tarrytown, every year I learn something, especially from the winning essays. And this year's winning essays are not any different from the years before, that they always teach me something. So once again, if you get a chance, come to the Historical Society, because we've got a lot of people to learn about in the future too. So thank you.
So now it's time to give out the awards, and Mayor Christoph.
This is one of the fun things that we get to do as mayors and trustees, and it's particularly pleasurable that we have good writers, and the history is a great thing, and we have this Historic Society maintaining that, but it really is a wonderful thing to see that our students are learning to write and are writing well. And to combine these two, the history part of it and writing together, is really wonderful. And I, particularly as an obsessive editor, I'm particularly happy that we have good writers. So with that, and I'll have to say, let me just go on, is that I never heard of Minna Irvin, or Mina, I don't know how you pronounce the name. Say Minna?
Minna.
Minna? But sounds like she would be a really interesting addition to the village right now. But with that, I will have Amelia Von Vento come up and I'll give her an award.
Okay, this is written in third person, so that's why it sounds like I'm talking to myself. Ever since she has been old enough to hold a pen, Amelia has been writing. As a young girl, she would often tap out stories on an old family typewriter before she could even read or write, making illustrated books out of scrambled letters. Mom, can you read it to me? With time and learning, Amelia soon turned her genuine love of writing into her own personally styled craft. Over the years, she has jotted down numerous story plots, thought up many more, and written countless pages. She has been published in 2 books of poetry, celebrating poetry in 3rd grade and Inspired in 9th grade. Amelia has been blessed with an abundance of talented English teachers over the years. Starting from 5th grade, where her English teachers took such a personal interest in her writing, Amelia began seeing writing as a path to her future. From that significant year of 5th grade, she would like to thank Miss Osnow, Ms. Galenka, Miss Vieira, Mr. Kennedy, Miss Kelly, Mr. Baxter, and Miss Mariko for all contributing to and supporting her love of writing. Amelia is tremendously honored to be chosen as a Tarrytown recipient for this award. She looks forward to many more years to come with many more pages written, hoping as always to touch upon the hearts of her readers through her words. Thank you so much.
It's great to be part of something like this that's both informative, educational, and actually well-written. So thanks, guys, for doing this. And with that, it's my pleasure to present Emily with this award. Spend it wisely.
Emily Egan was born in November in Kemblesville in a small town in Pennsylvania. Living there until 2nd grade, Emily then moved to North Andover, Massachusetts, a town just outside of Boston. Emily's favorite things about Massachusetts were the vivid seasons, including the famous snowy winters and the hot, bright summers, all of which inspired her to write. Besides for spending most of her time in her beautiful backyard outside with friends, Emily spent countless hours reading inside. Writing and reading have always been two of Emily's favorite things to do and her strong suits. They were developed from the extensive amount which she read and wrote. I'd like to thank my English teachers, by the way. Emily lived in Massachusetts until 7th grade, when she moved yet again to another small town outside a big city, Sleepy Hollow. Falling in love immediately with Sleepy Hollow and Tarrytown, Emily was glad to have a chance to write about the two villages in an essay. Even better, an essay about a significant figure in the village's history. Emily chose Cornelia Beekman for the essay because of her significance in Sleepy Hollow, Beekman Street, and the intriguing, less-known important role that Cornelia played in the American Revolution. Mixing Emily's favorite subjects, history and English, Emily was thrilled to get a chance to write about the significance of Cornelia Beekman. Thank you so much.
I did want to mention also that we have a past winner here as well, Chris Miller, who wrote about John Christopher.
Hi, my name's Amelia, and I researched Minna Irving. And what I feel about this whole experience is it's just really wonderful that there are moments in life that sort of just come together so perfectly. I remember looking over the list of all the people I could write about, and I found this woman, Minna Irving, and the more I researched about her going to the Historical Society she was such a character, and she was amazing for her time period, being such a strong woman and a strong person. And I feel like I love being I have a pretty eccentric personality, so I felt like if I were to meet her, I'd be we'd be sisters. And it's just been such a great experience to be here, be recognized, see all my teachers, and just to do what I do best and what I love best. Writing. So thank you.
I'm Emily Egan, and I wrote about Cornelia Beekman for the Hall of Fame essay. And I wrote about Cornelia Beekman because she has a lot of significance for local reasons, such as Beekman Street in Sleepy Hollow. And she has a lot of significance in the American Revolution, which actually really surprised me when I was researching her. And I found her really interesting because she really did change the outcome of the war. That's the fable anyway. And I really connected with her character, and I just enjoyed the whole experience so much because I learned so much. And I'm really grateful for the opportunity.
Are you making sense of that?